Oh, wow. Should we just start? Or they didn't tell me that you were going to
What?
look this way. So.
Like what?
Just.
Black?
Attractive.
Ew.
This changes everything. Honestly, I'm going to have to like. How do you feel about underage drinking?
I'm not for it, but I know that it happens.
Well, don't you think if we legalized alcohol for all ages, then kids would probably stop eating Tide Pods to get drunk? You know, sticking vodka-soaked tampons up their assholes.
I don't think that would stop.
You think they're gonna keep doing that?
I think kids are just naturally inquisitive, so, you know.
Have you ever put a vodka-soaked tampon up your asshole?
No, I can't say I have.
I'm talking about in between your butt cheeks, there's a hole, so it would have gone up in that. That's what I'm talking about, if you weren't sure what word I was saying.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, what is the deal with people coming up to you and ordering sex on the beach? Since when is it okay to put intercourse on the menu? Like, yes, you work in the servant industry, but you're not a prostitute. You know, you're a servant. And it's a different...
It's just the name of a cocktail.
Sounds like it's a code. People are hoping... Are you a prostitute?
I guess it could be, but...
Are you a prostitute? I will put it in the video.
No.
Okay. How would you describe the worst kind of customer?
They come to the bar and they don't know what they want. That's the worst kind of customer.
Why?
Typically when you go up to a bar, you've been there before or you've been to a bar before, so you're ready to drink, you know what you want. And
So you don't like virgins?
Virgins as in drinking?
Just people who haven't tried something before.
No, that's always great, you know.
What's your take on drunk driving? Are you for or against?
Against.
Why?
It's just not safe at all.
Do you care more about safety or freedom?
Safety.
I care more about freedom. So. Is it true that when making an old-fashioned, you have to get a drip of sweat from an old man's sack? Ball sack.
Don't think that that's correct.
Yeah, because how would you source how would you source that kind of material?
You wouldn't?
But what makes an old-fashioned so old, if not scrotum? A scrotum. Do you know what a scrotum is?
Yeah, I have one of those.
Okay. Okay.
It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah.
What does it look like?
Not comfortable answering that.
Just don't. It's fine. What is a crazy customer service story?
A guy in a banana suit came in and asked me for a drink, and I told him he was way too drunk. He kind of blew up on me, and then 5 minutes later he was passed out on the bar.
Was he carrying the bomb on his body? Or
a bomb?
He blew up on you? Or he just...
Yeah. No, poor choice of words. No. He just kind of was angry at me.
That's a really big misconception, Caleb. Are you a bad person?
I wouldn't say so.
Then how do you decide whether or not you should roofie someone's drink?
I think that would violate the other person, so I would just say, don't do that.
What's your favorite use of alcohol?
Drinking it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, the Russians use it to whiten their teeth. Soldiers use it to clean their battles, to clean their wounds on the battlefield.
Yeah.
So in my household growing up, we didn't have any NyQuil. You know, it was time to go to bed. Our parents gave us a little cup of alcohol, like a sippy cup. You know, a sippy cup?
A sippy cup, yeah.
They fill it up with whiskey. We'd be out like a light. I mean, it worked very well.
Interesting.
A lot of people don't know this, but NyQuil and alcohol are one and the same. They're the exact same ingredients to the molecule. Okay, I'm gonna give you a drink, and you're gonna stereotype the person who would drink it.
Okay.
A Dirty Shirley.
18-year-old.
An IPA.
Mustache for sure.
A Vegas bomb.
Tight dress, sequins.
I would think that a Vegas bomb would be a man because of the word bomb. But what drink would you guess that I would order?
Dirty Shirley.
No. I always order a White Russian, but with no alcohol. I've never had alcohol before except when I was a kid, so.
Interesting.
Caleb, I want you to tell me something right now that you've never told anybody before.
Oh. No.
Okay. How much sex do you think happens in the bathroom at a bar?
Oof. Well,
10? 20?
I hope it doesn't happen often, but it's one of those things, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably 10.
I hope not.
Okay. She gave me a wink, I winked back. And then I think that we hit it off something proper, like, I like the bartender.
The bartender.
Ooh, if you're looking for me.
Yes. Yeah.
The Keep going.
Yeah. Did you come up with that lyric?
Yeah, I wrote this last night. It came to me in a dream, so.
Okay.
If someone wanted to be in the servant industry, what tips would you give them?
I think it's service industry.
That's what I said, the servant industry?
Service, yeah, it's a little bit different. But I would say, just like any other industry, you know, just be ready to work hard.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
Fuck hard.
Not.
Why is it that the phrase yes chef is so sexual?
I don't know. That's beyond.
Do you feel that when you say yes chef? Do you feel like, do you know what I mean?
No.
We'll move on. What is the worst part about being a bartender?
People running out on tabs.
What does that mean?
You order a drink, I make the drink, you say,
how do I pay for this?
I say
With money.
There are probably other better ways that people could pay.
such as
Something sexual in nature. That's what we used to do where I grew up.
So I get, this is where the servant industry comes in. Is this like a trafficking thing or?
Trafficking. I mean, it has nothing to do with cars, but
Okay.
it's people being assigned to another person to make them drinks, give them food, do things for them.
Yeah.
So that's the
that's
servant
right.
industry where I grew up.
You might want to talk the authorities in that area.
We don't have any authorities in our area.
Makes sense.
I was raised in a closed society.
Was this a cult? Was it a cult?
Let's role play a situation.
Okay.
You're the bartender,
I'm the bartender. Got it.
and I come up to you and I say, hey, I want to order a dirty drink.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So
You asked me for that.
give me your best shot, or give me your best drink for that.
Do you want a shot? Probably an orgasm.
Bartenders, you always see them doing this. How familiar is this motion to you? Do this.
What is that?
Shaking a cocktail. So can you do this so we can see if it looks familiar on you?
Yeah, like how I would shake a shaker. Like that.
Wow, all the
Really get in
way.
there.
Thank you for being here today. How did you
Thanks for
think?
having me.
How did you think this went?
I think it was interesting. I'll put it that way.
Okay, that's the best feedback I've gotten so far. So,